So I decided to go back out. Mainly because you can do it pretty fast. So I want to try the other side, the painted side, and see if I can get some core mining done. See how good the abrasion blaster with the volley repeater is with kind of abrasion blasting kind of operation. So like I said, the ship I rate as an 8 out of 10. The -1 for the fighter bay, -1 for lack of cargo. Overall, the thrusters are fantastic. If you have them fully engineered, you can get about 150 tons of limpets. I get about 520, so I can outrun any pirate. So you really don't need weapons. I don't have a shield, so if you eliminate the weapons and the shield, you might get a nicer range, which I'll see when I come back what my range is going to be. Friendship drive wise. So if you need to fly the hauler, this T-11 prospector to a station, it should be able to give you some good range, even with a full capacity.
Frameshift drive charging.
So I wanted to do it again. I took less limpets because this guy dumped about 80 tons worth of limpets. So you don't really need a lot of limpets. You finish pretty fast. So I'm going towards the painite side of that little cluster that I like. And I am in system COL 285 sector X SEQ D570. It's planet number 3. The inner ring, which is ring A, right? Is it ring A? Ring A. So right now, I'm gonna take off the lasers that I have. I'm gonna take off the abrasion blasters. It doesn't need it. I'm just gonna have the volley repeater, and I'm gonna have the seismic charge launcher, and that's it. Those 2 things. I don't need anything else. And then I might eliminate some things in the cargo. Maybe I'll swap down to a smaller refinery and get more cargo. I'm using a pretty large refinery, and it's taking up a class 4 spot. So here's my spot right here, this cluster. It looks like I don't know what it looks like. In any case, there is a rhomblocyte, a serendibite, and painite, and platinum, and these are all glued together. I'm going to go in between the painite and the platinum, and I'm going to head towards the painite site this time. See if I can pick up some core deposits. Nice. Okay. So this time around, I'm going to wait for the pirates to scan me, and then I'm going to start mining. But I thought they left. But even with that, I still was able to evade them by boosting away. So the 2 upgrades you need to do is your FSD and your thrusters. I don't think you need to do anything else. If you get more range, maybe make things lighter. here's... This one is not a core. Probably has some kind of surface or something. Here comes the pirates. No, it's friendly. Osmium 24, Painite 13.
Asteroid scan complete.
And I have one surface platinum. I think there is a pirate. Okay. I'm gonna take a picture of my gear. I want to show you guys what I got. I'm pretty proud of my purchases. I got them pretty cheap. The concave panel 34-inch monitors work great. I have amazing amount of space. I can see everything. So that's good for me when I'm studying things and I'm doing coding. Okay, so the guy's gone or what? I think this is I'm not scanned yet, so this is a system authority vessel. Maybe they got scared off. In any case, I can boost out if they come. But I want to get started. I didn't get scanned. You need to get scanned. Maybe they fix things. So the bigger chunks are getting whacked by the army people. Look at all that. Nice. I think that took care of the... No, the platinum is still available. Where is it? No pirates. As soon as I start collecting, they're going to come. It doesn't matter. I can outrun them. I love the Mach 2 Universal Olympic controller. It has 14 limpets it can deploy. So for speed, it does a pretty good job. They are faster. The ship is pretty fast, so even with the cargo scoop deployed, it's still over 200. It boosts over 200. Well, it actually goes over 200. So you have to actually go slow. So it does do very well when it comes to it does do very well when it comes to maneuverability. Oh, it's over there. So far, no pirates. I guess the system authority. That's the one thing you should build. Is definitely build military bases, security, make the system very strong, and you'll notice that the system authority vessels, there are a lot of them, and they're always scanning, they're always doing patrols. So let's go and finish already. Hurry. So I'm heading that direction. Right? There's the painting center. Very nice. Alright. And literally you can just see, like right now I'm going 224.25, right? So I have to this has surface deposits. Okay, so I'm working on surface.
Asteroid scan complete.
Nothing I want. Keep going. Oh, since you're here, let's see what you got. Oh, that was me. Nice. Very nice. Now I'm mining for the CG, right? So I'm putting it on the squadron carrier. Why would I do that? I'm not going to get CG points, right? No. I will bring probably a Panther Clipper size cargo rack, like a cargo hold of the CG goal, so I can get the points. I don't know what they're offering, I don't even care, but I heard it's going to be like 1 million for plat, so that will make me very happy. Okay, we'll keep going. Subsurface. Yep, subsurface.
Asteroid scan complete.
Keep going. Now that is a good shape for a core deposit. Very, very good shape. Just but I don't like the proximity to the other asteroid. So if it is core, it's actually rotating on 2 axes. P9, 13. Let's get it anyway.
Asteroid scan complete.
What subsurfaces I have? Nope, nothing important. Did they change the community goal already? Did they come up with a community goal? I'm not sure. I should go to the forums and find out. Because I got a notification about some kind of thing, a mission. But there was nothing in the inbox. There was nothing. Let me see. Galaxy community goal. Did they add a community goal to it? Lakon Spaceway mining trials. Oh. To coincide with the launch of the new T-11 prospector, Lakon announced sponsored mining trials with Eliath Independent. Validate the prospector capabilities in the field. A Lakon senior designer engineer commented, from the very first prototype, the T-11 prospector was designed to deliver results. The new mining tool debuting with the Type 11 with its enhanced targeting system offers pinpoint precision when exercising fragment yields via laser mining. Okay, blah blah blah. So what does it offer? For each tier chief part of this initiative, the increased mining fragment yield squadron perk will permanently increase by a further 1% to a maximum of 20. So there is a I did put mine at as a squadron goal, right? So that means that for every tier you get 1%. So right now, if I dump the cargo, campaign begins September 23rd and will run for September 23rd. We're already September 29th. Is this an old? Is this old? Oh no, last update September 30th, right? Okay, so every tier you get 1% extra to your squadron mining fragment yield. You know, so if you get, right now it's at 10%, I think. So you can go to 20. You can go 20. So you get Lakon Spaceway decal, an Umbra Scion paint job, and credits. Very nice. Let's see the discussion. Is that discussion out there? FDev, do not nerf the T-11, please. Okay. Arcs missing. Is there a... Let's see if there's a message board for a community goal. Community goals, there it is. Mining CG not posted yet. Dev post.
Mission objective detected.
Uh-oh. What did it say? Frameshift drive detected? Okay, so there is a CG. It looks like that's what the message was. Right? And we had the pop up. Maybe they already started it. That's what the message was, which I didn't get. 51% painite. Very nice. Very nice. That means I'm going to load up very fast. I was trying to find out about the CG campaign. It's on an R, right? The mining CG is not posted yet, but it says it's on an R. So check out an R.cz. When I get back to the ship, I'll check out to see where I can pick up this. Okay. Yeah, this is on the 23rd. Let me look at today's date and see if they make on spaceways. Okay, so let's go to the last page. I'm trying to find. I was able to pick up the CG remotely when I went live, so we should not have to visit the system first according to the details. You cannot jump ahead this one. It only counts for the materials you collect after you pick up the mission. I assume we're going to log off and back on. The missions are gone. So none of us that picked up the earlier should have been able to benefit from it. Okay. So I don't know what's going on. I really don't know. It is now. The volunteer moderator said it is now. That was yesterday. The CG's there? I really don't know. Seriously. Transactions. Community goal there's no goal in my thing. Can't pick up on the ship. Maybe I can go to the station and pick it up there. I do have a station here. Okay, so too fast. Oh, it's beam 10, so I have subsurface on this one for sure. No, yeah, but none. That's you can. Usually Burpit or someone else will do some kind of video on the community goal. Okay, Atlas is playing. What is he playing? Okay, I don't know what he's playing. Keebler? What are those things? Jesus. Okay. So, no elite for Atlas. Let's see. No, I don't see any of the regulars doing a community goal thing. Maybe by tomorrow somebody will leave a video. But it looks like the community goal is active. I don't know where to pick it up though. The temporary moderator said it's active. So if she says it's active, then it must be active. So gotta find the system and maybe we can pick it up tomorrow. Station. But I'll do that, I'll drop off the stuff and then I'll just go pick it up. So this way it counts, whatever I get it'll count towards the goal. So we can add more points to the mining. Okay, this doesn't work. There's one over there, let's see what that is. Sorry for the green, it's not exactly complete darkness, but I can see the edges. I can tell where everything is so I don't bump into things. You do have to slow down or even go to normal speed because the Olympics are going to hit the side of the damn asteroid. Perfect shape too. Potato. There's two of them. Or is this reflective? I think it's reflective. Now these are melding together. The two over here are melding together. I don't like that. That drives me nuts. Does it have any surface? We have subsurface. Two osmium subsurface, but that's not. I do like the effects. Effects are nice. Very nice. Very, very nice. I don't even think you need to upgrade your power distributor. You really don't. So I decided not to stream or even make videos of Cyberpunk. I see that nobody actually is watching it, even though it's good gameplay, somewhat, at least for first-person shooter. More people are interested in Elite. The channel actually is getting lots of views. on my videos, my streaming live videos, and the other videos, the recorded ones. So okay. All right, let's keep going. Here, right? Let's see. Let's see if that's the one. That's the major one. Yeah. It's potato shaped. This might be a core. Who knows? I do see fissures. I see one over here. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, so it does have a surface, so I can actually mine probably the surface. Okay, and I can actually now do seismic. This is a high strength. Very nice. Let's do this one. She's standing still, which is perfect. Let's go down a little bit. I need one more, maybe two. Okay, just one more, maybe low yield. This is low, okay. Perfect. Very nice. Let's nuke the bastard. Detonate now.
In 10 seconds.
Very nice. So I will get rid of the actual, you really don't need with the, you don't need the abrasion glasses. But the problem is that you don't use it on the ship, right? You can't use it anywhere else. Can you use it somewhere else? Nice. With the abrasion glasses, you have to have precision. So with this, it's just nuke it in position.
Collector limit expired.
Okay. Anything else? No. No. Two more. Very nice, excellent. Okay, that one's turning around. Nice. I think that's it. Do I have any more? Nope, they're all in space. They're being collected. Nice. How much paint do I have? 76. Okay. Okay. That was nice. I got it. I got it. Whatever. Myself. Let's see. Can we find any more? Ooh. Hello. You look like a candidate for core. Deep core. But it does have one surface platinum.
Asteroid scan complete.
Okay, yeah. Compared to the abrasion blaster, this volley, mining volley repeat is awesome. Seriously. It's actually awesome. So it has two new things, but I don't know if you can use it for this ship or can I put it, let's say my Panther Clipper. So if it's only for this ship, it's gonna kind of suck because it doesn't have enough cargo. So I'd like to have this on my Panther Clipper and do this kind of mining. But it looks like the Moth 2 and mining volley is just for this ship. So it looked like Barefoot and Mars doing what I'm doing now by having categories and having a planned event when I have a live program. Like when I go and say, I'm going to do mining today, I'm going to do exploration today, I'm going to do this today. Barefoot's doing it, and so is Mars. So I guess they watch my video and say, hey, it's a good idea. Because it requires some thinking to actually and I don't think Mars thinks too much when it comes to it. Just wants to jump off cliffs and ravines. ideally, what I'd like to see is like maybe squadron to squadron, like combat, right? Maybe have some community going on. Squadron 2 versus squadron. This is like a core, but it's not. It has subsurface paint. I That's why you see, if you look on my YouTube channel page, you'll see that I have live scheduled in advance. I have everything scheduled in advance because that's the way I work. I'm in management. I manage companies, so that's the way I do things. So I kind of play the same way. Oh, Tuesday I'm gonna mine. Wednesday it doesn't become boring. I'm not gonna jump ravines and try to jump towards the sun. To me, that's it gets boring. Let's race SRVs in valleys. It's boring. But it's the only thing he does. Mars, that's the only thing. Yeah, let's jump ravines. Let's jump whatever. I mean, you can sit there and watch for 10-20 minutes, but after about that, I want to switch. And I like to watch gamers play my game while I'm gaming, right? While I'm doing my game. So maybe you're the same. Maybe you're the same. But that's the way I work. So I actually will schedule in advance what I'm going to be doing. Like right now I'm thinking of this coming weekend to do the mining, right? The CG. If it's available. I don't see Burpit or anybody post anything about it. You know? But I'm going to actually investigate and have a video for it for you guys, because I think the CG is important, right? Especially if they're offering a lot more for the platinum and osmium payment. One of these days I'm going to do engineering also. I got to figure out a way to do it faster. Like I got snagged with one of the engineers. Oh my god. I had to get what was it? Not Palin. I forget his name. But I had to get Cirrus Corporation to friendly or ally. And then I had to get the permit for Cirrus, the system, and then I had to go to the guy to get then I had to deliver stuff to him to actually get him to do what I want. So that's Quest, that's his name, Quest. What happened? Am I stuck? There we go. So it was painful, man. It really was. It was super painful. And like when you get the other engineers, you don't. So you're gonna have to make a trip to Colonia also to get the 4 engineers there somehow. And you can do that consecutively with, or you can do that concurrently with payload. It's only 5,000 light years. So you can kill two birds with one stone. Like you can go and do exploration for 10, like 10 jumps or 5,000 light years, and then jump to Colonia with your carrier. I would say use your carrier. I don't know. It just seems a lot of work. It really is a lot of work. If they were going to upgrade or do anything with the engineers, that would be fantastic, because it's just too much work. That's why I have the night vision on. Osmium. Let's keep going. Yeah, baby. So overall, I'm pretty pleased with the T-11. I really am. For my other accounts, I'm not gonna actually use that for the T-11. I might wait for it to come out together. Because I have the Panther Clipper and we can do mining with the Panther Clipper. And I do have the bonus on the fleet on the squadron carrier for yield. So if I do the community goal and I get higher yield, I'm still getting something. I'm still doing something. That's full. And I gotta dump bits. So I took about 100 less and it still ended up being that I need to dump limpets. So, yeah, I could see the value of the T-11, but it doesn't have a very good cargo. So they need to do a CG with cargo racks again. Or they need to get an engineer to do cargo racks. I would say the latter. I would say Hyundai, but the contact has two surface platinum. See, that's nice. Perfect. Let's get this one. Where is it? Very nice. Hello, Rocky. You're so pretty. I don't see any fissures, so that means you have surface deposits or subsurface. Platinum 14, you know. I think if you drop the lasers, you can drop the seismic, you might get a little bit more range and shit, which you would be needed if you're going to do like a mini drone. You just have the bare sensors and shit. You can get rid of the, but it won't give you much. You know, 4 tons. You can get rid of the super cruiser system. Landing, automatic landing. Reduce the refinery, maybe. And then, how much gonna give you? Maybe another 12, 16. Yeah, not much. Cargo rack engineer. Not shabby. Not shabby. So. Reflecting off of something. would do this for like short missions. I can actually get
Engaged. Asteroid scan complete.
I think even the mining mission do it. I mean, I can transfer over the cargo rack to happen, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna use the cargo rack for colonization. I can transfer that over to this one and it'll give me more, but not much more. I think what, 60 more? I need a dedicated cargo rack engineer.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
The Andir system. So it's the Andir system is where you gotta go.
Tool expired.
Okay.
Programming new bedroom. Cargo hold at maximum capacity. Programming new bedroom. Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
I got dumb cargo.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Oh, for God's sakes. I don't have any Olympus left. Yeah, so you can pretty much finish off your Olympus pretty fast. I think 100. But yeah, 100 Olympus. Okay, we're done. Very nice. it's got a lot there. Might as well dump and just leave 2. Just 15, 14. Okay. I think I'm gonna be filled up pretty soon. The one thing I was thinking is, you just leave a comment and let me know if you guys are doing that, is to reduce the size of your fuel capacity, how much fuel you're carrying, by 30%, 40%, even 50%. And here's my thinking. Basically, if you are running off a carrier, right, and you're loading up, because you're only doing maybe 260 cargo, right? So you gotta do about 4 trips. You get 1,000 tons. So if you're doing that, why do you need so much fuel? Right? You're carrying a ton of fuel, and then you're making the ship heavier. And my thinking is, if the thruster is less to carry, it'll go faster. So you won't need to do any kind of engineering. You just reduce the fuel capacity, so you can get a faster ship. What do you think about that? Leave a comment, please. Leave a comment. Where's the shiny? Where's shiny?
Asteroid scan complete.
Yeah, so if you're just running off the carrier, you're gonna need to do range. And now colonization's everywhere. So like this one I did, how many jumps? 6 jumps before I refueled, 5 jumps before I refueled, right? Monazite. Oh my. And painite. So let's do the mining valley first, clean off the surface, and then we will... This is going in one... It looks like in one direction. So it's going off in one direction. So seismic launcher. This is high strength. Very nice. This is high strength. Okay. This is... Jesus, I didn't get anything. Okay, one more should be enough. Go down. get it? It did, but not enough. High strength.
Bit expired.
3 seconds. I got it. That's good enough. God damn it. And this is going to be at least 14er. Let's get rid of the osmium. Jettison 14. Let's jettison 16.
Detonation in 10 seconds. Okay, I added it to the list. Okay, good. No space for cargo. Of course not, because you guys are. I got 25. Get rid of this limpet. Let's get a collector limpet going. Collector. Ready? Let's dump some cargo. How much do I dump? Osmium. God damn it. Let's dump 10, 14, 15, 16. We can always pick it up again. Come on, oh no, come on. Don't die. Not bad for abrasion blasting. The range is awful. Very nice. Excellent. Of course it did. I got 2 left. Okay, let's see. How many surface do I have? I have a lot of osmium out there. 3 surface. Only 2. Okay. 2 left. Where are you? Okay, I see it. Don't die. I mean, I can. Space. Everybody's gonna be complaining about the space. Everyone. Last one. I got in my inventory. Very nice. Do I have any more space in my inventory for the osmium? 264, no. No. What's in my refinery? Okay, so what do I got in my... let's see. Navigation panel, contacts, canisters. This. Remove it. Remove it. Yeah, they're going to get the canisters, but there's no room. There's no room. No space for cargo. Okay. Now resolve that issue. Let's go. There's nothing you can do, basically. I did get the last one, that's not bad. Okay. So I want to go to ship, dump off the stuff, and then go see about the community goal. On the 23rd, they said they were going to delay it till the launch of the T-11. So, and then I got a notification saying go anyway, let's see if I can get it remotely. The system where you're gonna find the community goal is Andeer, Andere, Andeer. So you're gonna find it there. I'm not gonna take the fleet carrier there because it probably is full. That last one was a surprise, the monazite. That was really cool, right? It was very, very cool. You can finish pretty fast. That's the good thing about the T-11. You can finish 100 tons pretty fast. So but I would want over 300 tons for storage. Gotta have it. I gotta have it. It has to go over 300 tons, 340, 350 tons, at least. A 264 is child's play, especially the speed at which it collects. I mean, they did it on purpose. If they did a larger ship, it would have been larger cargo, and you would have stored more. It'd have been faster. They did it on purpose. Why make a medium ship? Because, hey, it might be OP. Ba 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 ba. Oh Jesus.
it is
please
OP,
stay
but
aware
it's
of
already
other
been
ships
nerfed.
surrounding
The
the area.
cargo capacity is 264.
Clearance granted. Move directly to your landing pad. You have been cleared for approach. Feel free to relax. Your docking computer is in control. We've got you safe and sound. Solid approach. Our services are at your disposal.
Nice. What was that? Nice. Very, very nice. Alright. Let's deposit the platinum. Very nice. Osmium. Deposit the paint. Nice. Okay. So let's check out the community goal. The ship already arrived. One of my other ships. One stored ship. So I'm gonna leave the T-11 on this squadron carrier. So let's go and see if I can pick up the community goal from Spring Holdings.
Landing clamps disengaged. Departure confirmed.
Frameshift drive charging.
You have now departed the...
How many medium ships? We got the Python Mark II, the Mandalay, Corsair, the Type 11, the Type 8. Was it 5 medium ships? 1 large and 1 small.
Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
Alright, so I should be able to pick up the community goal remotely here in Mission Board. Let's see. Lakon Space Mining Gold Trials. Yeah, so it's Malberg and Andir. Malsberg Vision and Andir. Okay, so I'm gonna make a little short video, and I'll let you guys know that you can pick up the community goal and that you can pick up the community goal at Andir's system at Malberg's Vision. Okay, and it's running for 1 week and 6 days. So we have 2 weeks, almost 2 weeks. So far, there's only 413 contributors. Let's see what we have to do. We have to mine platinum, painite, osmium, which we've been doing. Sell to Malsberg Vision Commodities Market and Andir System. So there are how many tiers? Okay, right, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tiers. So that's, no, actually 8, 9. Okay, so information. Coincide with the launch of Type 11. If for each tier you achieve as part initiative, the increased mining fragment yield squadron perk will permanently increase by a further 1% to a maximum of 20. So if I work on one tier achieved as part of this initiative. So for each tier achieved, so this is a group effort, the whole server, right? Everybody. You can add plus 1%. So if you go to tier 8, tier 9, you're going to get a 9% extra to a maximum of 20%. That's not bad. On top of what the volley, mining volley, whatever it is, that's not bad. So you get an Umbra sign paint job, a Lakon space decal, and credits. So credits is, it's unsure yet. So you gotta unlock the first one to be able to sign. So I'm gonna sign up. Right? Signed up. So I'm signed up. So I gotta dump stuff there to be able to get, but I'm sure it's not gonna apply. The stuff I have on the carrier is not gonna apply, but I'm sure they're selling it at a higher value, because that's what I was told. So let's see if that's the case, if they are selling it at a higher value. But I'm signed up, so you can sign up you can sign up remotely anywhere. So I would say get the community goals, start mining, and start working. Let's work together towards that tier 9 level so we can get the extra percentage, right? So this way you don't have to buy the T-11, you can just use your Panther Clipper, which is great. Okay. So I'm gonna actually take the Ascendant to the system, to Andir, and see if I can dump my platinum for a higher amount. But I'm gonna do it with a different tune. So this way this guy's already tapped out on trade, so I'm not gonna get much. Very good. Mission signal source. What is this? Anti-signal represent various potential activities. Well, this is the thing that came up, but I'm not gonna go there. Okay.
Our carrier expects careful pilots. Watch the speed at that.
Well, you know what? Let's send it. Let's go to Davy Jones and send it to a system that I can. Anyway, let's see. So I'm gonna park on Davy Jones and still mine. Okay. Try to get 1,000 and then fly off to Andir and dump the
1,000 and get the community goal. Gotta work on that tier.
We welcome your business at this area, Commander. Please enjoy the sector. Access granted.
Alright, so let's send the
Allocated pad,
fleet
Commander.
carrier over.
Docking request confirmed. Assisted approach is
Why
good.
did the hopper, when I got refinery on this? I never, wait a minute. I gotta see what this has. Why do I have a refinery on this ship? I was using it for mining? Or is that a shadow of the last, of the other ship? Let me see. I don't remember actually. Forgive me, but I don't remember what I did with this ship. To be honest with you. Did I actually mine with this ship? I have monazite and I have a refinery. Unless maybe it's bugged out. I got collector limpets. Okay. Yeah, now it's gone. Now it's gone. Okay. Alright. That's gone. Alright. Okay. Let's recall the prospector here and send the cool. Let's send the squadron carrier to Andir. But I bet you anything it'll be full. Yeah, there's a community goal related to it. Andir's gonna be full. So there's no sense. So let's park it at Hercules sector. Okay. Wonderful. So I got the ship coming here. I got the squadron carrier going over there with the 1,200 tons of titanium. And I am done for the evening. I'm going to post this online and actually make a short about the community goal. Please subscribe, check the like button, and leave a comment below. 07 Commanders, have a good evening.